seemed like that was all messed up. That intro was all messed up. But welcome to the Machine Room Podcast. I'm Nostradamus, and this over here is Hammer of Venus. Wait, I'm pointing that way, but you're over here. There you go.
I'm over there.
Over here is Hammer of Venus, and it's the 23rd of October. This is the 13th episode, and we're happy to be here. Already,
it's a lot of threes.
Yeah, there is a lot of threes. It's a sign. Already from the get-go, it seemed like there's already going to be technical issues, but that's a mainstay at the Machine Room. We just moved into this place. You know, this is just our 13th day here. We're still fixing up the whole area, still getting it nice and neat for everybody. Hopefully it doesn't. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't screw us over like it did the last time. But welcome for being here. I hope we see people joining us in the chat room, joining on our conversation. Sorry, I can't speak. I should have a freaking, what's that thing called? Monitor or whatever.
Yes.
You know, a reading monitor. I should have lines set to me.
You should.
I do better that way instead of this way. I don't know how to speak.
None of us do. It says unstable. What's that mean?
Where does it say unstable?
The stream manager on Twitch, it says poor network connection detected. Because your internet is bougie.
It's not bougie though. I don't get what's going on.
Is your Xbox on again?
My Xbox is not on.
Good.
It's a recurring pattern. I see it though. It's just how it is in the beginning. It always fucking stupid. Then it plays well later on.
It's true.
And then the few people that actually listen to this on like the podcast mediums have to deal with us over here discussing that, oh, my internet is a piece of shit, apparently.
This is true.
It's a computer. Watch. One day I'll have a better computer and hopefully things will pop off. But
when?
I don't know, man. When I feel like wasting money.
I want it right now.
No, well, I can't. The plan is to buy them little by little and then build it.
That's dumb.
I mean, I could do it all at once, but then
I don't like it.
I'll be
broke.
Do it all at once.
There we go. What are we doing here? What's going on?
I don't know. I'm tired. I heard you were saying you were tired before the show started.
I am super tired.
Yeah. You had a long day?
I had a long, past 2 days. I had to take my roommates to Roswell today at 5 a.m. So
to see aliens?
Yeah, to see alien and get butts probed. So yesterday I tried to stay up all day so that I could get on a normal sleep schedule. And I went to bed at 8, thinking I'd sleep all night, and I didn't. I woke up at 1:30 or 2 in the morning, and then just stayed awake. Do what?
That is usually how it works. If you go to sleep that early, you're just gonna wake up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, it was bullshit. So I stayed up and watched Mystery Science Theater until we had to go. So then we did the whole thing. We went to Roswell and back. We got back around 11 something a.m. And I was just gonna sit in bed and watch TV, and I passed out till 7.
Nice.
And I'm just I just feel fucking wiped out. Not I haven't slept, because I have slept. I just feel lethargic and relaxed at the same time. It's really weird. It's I've been smoking weed.
Sleeping can be a high.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. It was a fucking good nap. That's what I'll say. What's up, D Player One in chat?
Nice. Oh shit! What happened?
Get all your friends here. What just happened?
I don't know. You froze for a moment. I mean, I've seen a good number of people. I'm seeing also that were frozen there. I don't know why.
I don't see that.
You don't? It's just me.
I think
It's
I
just my
think that's
computer.
just you.
It's just my
You have
computer.
that bougie ass internet.
My computer is crazy. So, what was the purpose of going? You just went to Roswell, like, all right, we're here, and then turned right back.
No, he had like a doctor thing.
Oh, okay. So it was a doctor thing. So it wasn't
Um,
aliens, unless
well,
the
kind of. What's
unless
the
the
thing where they put the scope in your butt?
probe.
The doctor.
Oh, I don't know.
Whatever that's called. He had to have one of those.
I stopped getting my PhD a long time ago, or MD, or no, wait, that's a title for a doctor, isn't it?
Yes.
How did a kid become a doctor? That's all I gotta ask. And Doogie Howser, how did that happen?
I don't know, but that actor used to live here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in Reynosa, New Mexico, before he got discovered and put on that TV show.
Neil Patrick is gonna be in the Matrix. There's a connection right
Yes,
there.
there
Neil
it
Patrick.
is.
And the
He's from
Matrix.
Albuquerque.
Yep. And the Matrix deal with psychology. And psychology is what we want to talk about. Psychology of why people suck.
Sucks so hard.
There you go. I just did the whole 6 degrees of
Kevin Bacon.
yeah with psychology without
I
Kevin
like
Bacon in
it.
it. Even though if we keep going, it'll lead to Kevin Bacon somehow.
Everything leads to Kevin Bacon.
Everything.
Like, Friday the 13th.
How?
He's in it.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
The first one?
I think it's the first one. Either the first one or the second one.
I don't know. You're looking at a
I
guy
think it's
who
the first one.
you're looking at a guy who really didn't watch these movies.
You
Later.
should.
Later down the road I did. But not in the beginning. Was a kid.
There were so many of them. That's why I liked the remake, because it was like the first 3 movies in one.
The Rob Zombie ones?
No, fuck no. You're thinking of Halloween. I'm talking about
yeah, my bad.
Friday the 13th with Jason.
Wait, which one was the remake then?
Friday the 13th. It was like in 2009, I think.
Don't remember.
It's the same people that did the Nightmare on Elm Street remake.
Which I haven't seen either.
That's good. And people shit on that movie, but it was really good.
People shit on a lot of stuff if it's a remake or rehash of an older
different
stuff. Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, it's different. I have to hate this because I'm a fucking hipster.
Yes, that's another psychology. And I can't like things.
You can't like anything. You have
like
to be anything. You have to hate everything and be a hipster.
Everything.
What's up, Danny and Phantom Knight? How are you guys? But no, like, just to get off topic, the first movie, Friday the 13th, is the mom. The mom goes on a killing spree because the kids, the camp counselors or whatever, were like doing stupid shit, and then her son Jason drowned and died. So then she goes to kill the camp counselors and stuff. But at the end of the movie, you see that Jason's not dead. He came back to life and watched his mom get beheaded. Or it's the beginning of the second movie. Anyway, so the second movie's him getting revenge on the people that killed his mom.
Right.
And then it goes from there. But the second movie, it's Jason, but he has a burlap sack over his head because he's like Elephant Man ugly. He doesn't get the hockey mask till the third movie. So the 2009 remake does all 3 of those things in one movie.
Which seems
and
like
it's beautiful.
Which seems like it should be, because it just feels like that's all one movie. What you told me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And the way they did it was really cool. Like, it's like while the credits are going, they kind of do like a showed the thing with the mom killing, and then they kill the mom, and Jason sees it. So then it goes to, okay, after the credits, then it's these kids going camping, and then that's like, the premise for the whole second movie. And then the rest of the movie is he finds the hockey mask, and then he kills the people anybody that goes to Crystal Lake, basically. So it was really good. I like it. It was on the other day, and I watched it. But it's nice because the way they just compact everything like that. They didn't do that with the Nightmare on Elm Street. That's like a pretty good, just a remake of the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
But it's nice because, like, you don't want to watch like 10 fucking Jason movies. You can watch the remake and you can get the general idea. But if you want to be a super fan, you have to go back, 1980 and up.
Mm-hmm.
But it's nice to get it over with.
I'm looking it up, and yeah, I never saw it, and I'm intrigued now because it has Jared Padalecki from Supernatural,
Yep.
Daniel Panabaker from The Flash,
Yep.
and that one. You know how you have your token black guy, you got your token Asian, Aaron
Yep.
Yo.
And that guy was also in the remake for Nightmare on Elm Street. So he's in both remakes.
Oh, what do you know? Oh, I never saw it. I should check it out. That should be one of the
Really
movies
good.
I should watch this month for, the whole Halloween
Yes.
shit. The only thing I've seen so far, I usually have a list of movies that I just grab out of my own stuff and watch it, but I'm trying to do like some new stuff. I watched Train to Busan on Netflix, which is
That's on my list.
yeah, it's really. I mean, I've been hearing about it for a long time, and it was always there. And then this time, I'm gonna watch it. I feel like watching it. It's a Korean movie about basically about a father and his daughter and him. They're he's a guy who's just all about his job. The daughter misses the mother and wants to go to Busan to be with the mother because she doesn't want to be there because he's hardly there. So he decides, all right, we're going to take this train to Busan. But what happened is that when they're taking this train, that's when this whole zombie outbreak happens. And they're basically dealing with this shit. And they're just trying to get over there, which is supposed to be the safest place at that point. How convenient. Busan's the safest place. And they're just trying to make it. So it's a really long movie, but it's great. A lot of characters, and like every other horror movie, it has those stupid, like, what the fuck are you doing? This stupid moments. But it shows how when people, when chaos happens, people are selfish and stupid, and the father redeems himself and shows that he really was loving, and the daughter did love him, and blah blah blah. But it was really good, really well done, and it's just creepy, being locked in a train with a bunch of zombies and having to get to carts and whatnot. Also reminded me of that one movie called Snowpiercer with Chris Evans. Had nothing.
I never saw that.
Yeah, that one has nothing to do with zombies, but really freaking good movie. Definitely need to check that out. That one's dope as well. Very creative. So I have.
I'll put it on my list.
There you go. I have a list of movies. Like, I have to watch The Frighteners. That's something I have to watch like every Halloween. It's not a scary movie, but it's still like.
No, but it's fun.
Yeah, so fun. Frighteners is great.
It's super fun.
And that guy in The Frighteners that is I mean, he's legendary when it comes to like horror movies. But the one that plays the crazy FBI agent who's like believes.
Oh, from Scanners?
Yes, that guy.
Yeah, that guy's crazy.
We realize, like, maybe a week. Bless you.
Thank you.
We realized maybe a week or 2 weeks ago that this one coworker, he's a Puerto Rican kid, but there's something about him that I always knew he looked like something, and then I realized, like, dude, you look like that dude from Frighteners.
Does he have a hemorrhoid pillow?
I joked about that shit. I'm like, you should say, I'm moving this with the power of my mind. Like, I want to pull up in a car and have him sit in the back seat, and just stare at people when I drive off. That's what I want.
That actor was in they keep trying to reboot Twilight Zone every like 10 years or so. So he
Mm-hmm.
was in one of the newer ones, not like the most recent, but maybe the one like 10, 15 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And he was in a really good episode. It was like, he's really good at being like a weirdo.
Yeah.
And so he was this hypochondriac. They went to the hospital all the time. He's like, oh, I've got this. I'm going to die. And they're like, no, you're not. You're fine. But, because he goes to the hospital, they still have to check him out. And so, like, he goes there all the time, and they all know who he is, and they're just sick of him. And he's like, I'm sick. I really got something this time. They're like, yeah, whatever. And they start noticing all these other people start coming in with the same shit. And they're like, what's going on? They're like, I don't know. And anyway, it's like this Andromeda strain kind of thing where like the whole world has it. And he was right the whole time, and he was like patient zero and got like everybody sick and basically killed everybody on the planet. It
That's
was really
son of a
intense.
bitch. That's son of a bitch. Did anybody? I want to ask the people watching this, and if you listening at home later on, but did anybody actually watch the new Twilight Zones? Because one, I mean, I could have watched it on TV, and two, you had to pay for the subscription to watch them, so I didn't
Yes.
really
There's too many subscriptions.
take it over. But the one that you should subscribe to is the one at MWE4Life.com.
That one.
Cheap plug.
Because it's $1.99 a month. And you get like 35 videos.
That's right. Hey, guess what? We have the X-Men cartoon. We got the Power Rangers. We got Dragon Ball. Fuck them other subscriptions. We got the real thing.
And it's a labor of love.
Shit. All right, I just want to